Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I have a really cool tip for those of you that own a Model 3 or a Model Y. They have the same screen, same protocol, that everything that works on the screen kind of functions in the same way. And this is an idea that I came up with a couple of months back. It's not something that I've really been doing a lot with, mainly because I have the Scan My Tesla app. And as a sidebar, for those of you that are curious, this screen here is a Samsung tablet with the Scan My Tesla app. But I was thinking, for the average Joe, what's a simple way to monitor this? Well, Tesla gives you this nice little power bar that goes negative into the green for regen and positive with a black line for power consumption. But you see the line grow and shrink, and there's no graduated scale for you to look at. So what I did is I took a piece of 3mm wide pinstripe, and just white pinstripe, and stuck it to the screen just beneath that power consumption line. And then I put roughly every 3 or 4 millimeters, I put a dashed line, and that gives me a graduated scale. The exact distance between the marks really doesn't matter. It's just a means to be able to view where that power bar goes up to, and in order to develop a habit with your right foot of keeping that power consumption at a consistent point. So here's some driving footage and you can see what I mean. All right, so as you drive, you'll see that the black line there grows, and normally when you're driving, if you don't have this graduated scale there as a reference point, that regen line or acceleration line, the green for regen and black for acceleration, you see it expanding and contracting, but it's hard to hold it at any given point. So I'll accelerate at 3 bars there on my graduated scale, and I'll leave it there. And according to my Scan My Tesla app, I'm accelerating at about 25 kilowatts right at that, with the acceleration rate at that point. And I can move it up one more point, and that's 33 kilowatts. Or I can drop it down to 1, and that's about 11 kilowatts. So as you can see, using this graduated scale, you can monitor how much power you have going out much more easily than just looking at a line that's growing or shrinking. And I wish Tesla would put just right on the screen a digital graduated scale there, but they don't. And now I have the Scan My Tesla app. We'll go ahead and give it 15 kilowatts, roughly 13. 16, and you can see the graduated scale on the screen and where that 14-15 kilowatts ends up showing up on that line graph. It's about 1.5 lines. So it works great. It's a simple thing to do, and I know a lot of people may think, well, this is dumb, just put a piece of tape on the screen, but it really does work well. So you can see that you can follow that graph, and after a while you can just peel this off the screen. I mean, it's weird having a piece of tape on the screen, but it's just a way to teach your foot to not be constantly up and down, to hold at a certain point for acceleration, because varying your speed reduces efficiency in any vehicle, really. You want to maintain consistent current draw through the battery for smooth acceleration and maintain your speed. And so this graduated scale, I found, for me, is very helpful. And I figured it's something that's really easy for most anyone to do. Just get a piece of narrow white pinstripe or even white tape, and just you can trim it down with a little blade or something and stick it to the screen and make your own graduated scale. It's and I know there's going to be people in the comment section are going to say, sure, your $50,000 car, you got to use a piece of tape. Well, no, I think that the software should have a graduated scale already written into it, and who knows, maybe Tesla will do that one day. But for now, just as a simple training aid for me, I've found oftentimes people overlook the obvious and simple solutions and go to something more elaborate and complex. So this is just something I came up with. It works both with the Model 3 and the Model Y. So just a simple little tip for you guys. If you monitor how much power you're using and minimize your power consumption under acceleration, and try to sustain a consistent speed when you are up to your cruising speed, you'll notice that your efficiency really does improve tremendously. So I think that's it for me for today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I've got a number of just quick little videos like this coming up. I'm excited to show you guys some things. I'm finding that the longer I own this Model 3, I'm at over 75,000 miles at this point. The longer I own it, the more I love it. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all. And as always, stay charged. Bye-bye now.